Hello, listeners, who are now readers. Good meowing. Good evening.
No,
Evening.
that's
meow
not
evening.
it. It's the other way around. It's readers who are now listeners, not listeners who are now readers.
It's fine.
You
It's
won't-
called a
you won't-
cold opening, and it's called trash.
What? A cold opening?
Yeah, cold opening.
What does that mean?
It's usually in like sitcoms that we start with some bizarre off-topic thing, and then it cuts into the actual thing.
Yeah.
There's a whole like title sequence.
Oh.
It's a dumb thing. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. But tonight I am joined by the founder of the Johan Carolus fan club and creator of a privateer, Dammitbelle.
For what fan club? What?
But Johan Carolus, the person who made the first ever newspaper.
You love them. You're their biggest fan.
I've never heard of them. I won't lie to you. But yeah, we'll go with that.
We're also
And
joined
yeah, I
by
made my own one.
the person who would do anything for Corona, including acts we can't say on YouTube, who has fingers in as many pies as possible. DeadEye Dray.
Get your fingers up my pie, Dray.
No. This is my pie now. I like blueberry pie.
And as usual, I am your host, the insane person who doesn't know quite what we're doing, and is also the best editor in the world, out of the true fact. Edited by me. Thank you, me. Empress Jessica.
Well done, you.
Welcome in back to episode 3 of a privateer
She's
podcast.
so humble.
Episode 3.
It's definitely episode 3.
We love episode
It's the
3. We've
third
been doing this. Third episode? Good times.
Third episode. We did a second episode.
Yeah.
Or actually, did we? Was that ever even like recorded, or did the recording just get corrupted?
So
I don't even know.
officially, yeah, we tried to do episode 3, and recording went bye-bye.
Episode 2.
Episode 3,
Yeah.
yep. So officially episode 3 is episode 2. We're just going to have to redo that, but it's fine. It's been like a good few weeks. We can't remember anything. I can't remember anything.
There was...
My opinions have probably completely changed since then. But that's fine.
We want to talk about seasons. That thing we all love.
Seasons.
No?
Oh, never mind. My opinions won't change on these. Don't worry. Okay, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
Seasons
may come and go, but seasons never change.
Merry Christmas to listeners.
Deep.
Yep, it's definitely probably Christmas. Maybe.
I'm going to wager past Christmas, honestly. No shade, Jess. I'm just...
Happy New 2026.
2026. Yeah, definitely. That's what it is.
Right.
What's it like living in the past, losers?
Yeah.
Look at all you living in 2020.
You feel like sitting there 2024.
Or before
Luigi.
the third apocalypse.
Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi.
I
I don't know. But yeah, the third apocalypse was pretty good.
Pretty
good. Almost as good as season 14.
That's right. We are the one and only Sea of Thieves podcast, so let's talk about Sea of Thieves.
No,
Yeah,
there's
we're
a few of
Sea of
us.
Thieves podcast that exists.
There's the Sea of Thieves podcast.
It died for years. It brought it back because we did one. I'm just saying.
This is true.
No, I think we brought it back because Godfather did one.
Oh no, not
with Joe Toro.
And then Joe was like, "You know what? We had an official one ourselves. Maybe I should go poke around."
But does Joe not do that one anymore with Goss? I don't keep.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
I think she does.
I know Spam was in it as well. I think it's Joe's in it. I might be getting this wrong. I know it's Spam was and Goss.
Yeah.
And Joe and Divanink.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I remembered. Anyway.
I know nothing.
But yeah, only SOT podcast.
Giving. We love a Festival of Giving.
Festival of Giving. So much giving has been festivaled.
It's season 14. What is the Christmas update? And once again, there is very little Christmassy in it. The orb has been dead since last year. And so we are left with being sneaky in a time of a game when being sneaky isn't the thing we do.
Not really, no.
Yeah. I mean, and let's be clear, even when it was a viable thing, it still wasn't like usually very viable for actually getting, like large amounts of loot. It was like one bit of loot.
It was just for content.
Because it's, yeah.
It was the content and to get you that big ticket loot, like the Chest of Legends.
Yeah.
But then the Chest of Legends just became available everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's really easy to get the steals anyway.
Yeah.
So who cares?
And even still
You don't
these
even
days,
need-
why would you steal
Well-
one bit of loot when you can just sink the ship and take it all?
That's kind of the thing, right? And it's not like with these new sneaking mechanics, you can sneak onto a ship and sink it.
Yeah,
there isn't really much
yeah,
of it.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like just trying to make stealth a viable like playstyle is like not gonna work. It's not. At least I can't think of it. Like I can't picture any way it could possibly work. Like I'm no game designer, but I feel pretty confident in saying sort of just not the kind of game where that is going to work. It'd be like trying to have stealth and like just like okay, a weird comparison, but it'd like be trying to have it in like COD or something, like an old COD game. It just like wouldn't work. But I can't really explain why. I just sort of know intuitively, but it wouldn't. Right? That's like an actual viable playstyle to consistently sink people.
Well, oh no, not sinking people. I thought you were going back to the COD thing. I don't
Oh,
know,
no,
like
no.
in an older COD game, if you're talking multiplayer wise, the stealth, because you could probably argue that some stealth tactics.
I
employed
mean,
by
maybe
people.
like moments of stealth, but it's not like something you're
moments to
doing.
moments.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. And okay,
it's
and
not
like again, you might have
my-
that in SOT as well.
Yeah,
It's not
your
what you
main
focus
thing.
Yeah.
3 months of your time for.
No.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
fine.
what you focus the whole season on.
We're
Well, it's
fucking
not the whole season, of course.
finally meet now. The entire season is out. You know, it was definitely worth the wait.
Is it though? Aren't we still missing something?
We're missing mimic darts at the time.
Yeah,
of
that's
recording.
And
they
the
were
fact they
like-
promised us they could pick up your disguise.
I don't even know if that's just been quietly.
It's probably been quite like
happening.
many promises that were made to us. It's probably been quietly pushed under the rug and smothered to death.
I remember some people saying they reckon it had been. Like, I don't know, yes. I mean, that's just what everyone seems to think. Doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
true.
They're
But
not really spoken about it because like they're spoken
Yeah.
about mimic darts and they didn't really need to.
yeah, it is a bit weird, man.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. That personally isn't like kind of like stupid and annoying, but not really deal breaker for me. But
Yeah.
the whole mimic dart thing is like, in hindsight, it's like, well, yeah, obviously that was going to be abusable.
Not even out yet.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
don't even know if that's the issue with it, that they think it's too
Is it?
abusable.
what is it?
Or if
then?
it's just
What-
not in a good place to ship. Which is
Mm.
kind of like maybe throwing a bit of shade here, but a lot of season 14 was like not quite ready to ship.
I can say most of what's in it now was either removed at some point or has
Yeah.
been like the grapple gun is like that is so much fun now with the range on it is crazy and I love it. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when it first
Took a
came
while
out,
to
it was
get to that point.
yeah. So
Yeah.
and
What else came in this? I mean, the disguises are interesting.
I think they're pretty pointless because you can always just hide in a loot pile if you want to, which I think is just a better option because you've always I've said this a few times, but you've got to like be banking on having a disguise that's going to blend in with whatever loot you're, you know,
This is why
that
if
ship
they could
has.
pick you up, if you at least just went in a chest on an island's edge, you know, or you're a chest legend or whatever,
Yeah,
people might think,
pretend to be a
Yeah,
chef.
yeah,
worth picking
that's
up.
true actually. Yeah,
But because you just disguise as that thing as soon as they pick you up, it's gone. It doesn't work for how I'd hoped it would, of being, hey, I'm just going to pretend to be a chest on this island. They'll see me, they'll pick me up, I'm on a boat without climbing aboard. Instead, I have to get on board their boat without them realizing, which now with bear traps and stuff, it's so much easier to stop. Because, once again, the grapple hook made it so you can only grapple onto the ladders. Oh, look, there's 2 ladder points. You can place 2 traps. Your boat is now secure.
yeah, and you can't
doesn't
grapple gun
matter,
onto the
right?
ships either, which I understand why you can't
You
do
can
that.
grapple onto the sides of them, can't you? But you just sort of like go.
I think
down
so,
and
yeah, but-
repel.
yeah,
Instantly fall off.
it's-
You can't, like,
yeah.
grapple on and hang off a ledge.
Yeah,
Which, once again, this entire update, what I wanted to say was it feels too little too late.
Yeah.
All these mechanics would have been great 2 years ago for streamers. Not now that season 11 is a thing.
I feel like that's actually another point, though, right? Like, even if this did happen 2 years ago, it would have probably only really been good for, streamers, which, okay,
Yeah.
cool, but
I feel
most
like
people aren't streamers.
Yeah, I feel
So-
a lot of this is aimed at streamers and making content and sort of like going, look at these wacky things.
Yeah, which I get. I mean, actually, while we're on that subject, what was it? The compass of whatever it
Oh,
was.
the Compass of Chaos on the website.
Yeah, it's like, it's
Mad
like,
libs.
I mean, pretty. I don't get me wrong, cute, kind of a cute idea, but it's just like, yeah, it's just like they're just. It almost comes across as like they are desperate for content for this game. Almost like they're just like practically begging the player base to go and please make the funny clips. Look at all the cool stealth things
and then there's that competition, the Golden Scallywag
Which has been
Awards,
delayed 3
which is
times.
again, yeah, been delayed 3 times due to the delay of the season. It's
excellent.
we'll see what happens with that.
But
in the
honestly,
end.
the last 3 seasons haven't actually added much for us to do content-wise.
I kind of feel like the one that gave us the most was season 13, but
Season
that's
13,
still pretty limited in scope.
it added skeleton camps, which you had to do, 50 times as a non-Reaper emissary and 80 plus times on a Burning Blade.
Yeah.
It was one thing I did, and
on
went,
the
keep doing
Burning
it.
Blade, you have to have the skeleton cosmetics.
Yeah. And as I was
Yeah.
saying with Bill the other night, realised I've not finished his commendations. It's going to be a nightmare now, because like, I need to sync a Burning Blade that's got 3 plus completes. I haven't seen any Burning Blade since.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna call it the what's that one voyage called that no one does? The
Voyage of the Sunken Kingdom?
the Siren Skull effect is. It's just like
Siren
new bit of
Skull,
content
yeah.
comes out and everyone is doing it for like a little bit, and then suddenly no one is.
And then it becomes
That
an
was
issue
another
of commendations.
It does become an issue of commendations. But yeah, that was also a thing that happened like with season 13 itself is everybody, because you can take over the Burning Blade if it's from the skeletons, but you can't take it over from a player. Everybody was just hopping servers to find an unmanned Burning Blade.
Yeah.
No one was actually fighting it because they all would take it over themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was.
And even when you fought it,
Yeah.
it was hell, because once again, AI that hacks your ships, drains your ships, and fights for you. You just have to fight borders, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Like on a sloop, it's nigh on impossible, really, and unless they're also a sloop crew or something, maybe. But even then, like, yeah, they've got most of the scullies.
Got like a good advantage.
Yeah.
I'm hoping next season adds enough content to keep us going, because otherwise this does feel like 2025 could be the last year for SOT, sadly.
A little bit, right?
Which is a shame, because I loved it, and it's been 14 seasons, we've maybe got 4 more, maybe at best.
Well, as part of the Golden Scallywag Awards, they get a plunder pass for season 14 through to 19. They have to deliver up to season 19.
So we're getting up to season 19.
So a year and 3 months, maybe.
Yeah. No delay.
Yippee!
I mean, they've hinted at what next season is, and you can already see it on some islands. I'm not too sure about it.
Can't say I'm very excited about it.
It's one thing. It feels a little too late. If it came when season 11 did, when they boosted up every other company, it would have been cool. But if it's the only key feature,
yeah, I mean, like, this might be like mildly controversial, but I've genuinely I do understand it, but I don't understand why it's wanted so badly, like the Hunter's Call update, personally, because yeah, they're not the most fleshed out, but like they're the damn fishing faction in the pirate game.
Fishing faction. I think it's because of what kind of presumably can come with a Hunter's Call update. Loads of people kind of wanted to turn it into some sort of monster hunting guild, which could kind of be cool.
Yeah, I couldn't see that being
go
quite
out
cool.
there and find an attack.
Yeah, but they would have to deliver on some much more interesting monsters to fight there, because Megs and Krakens ain't really it.
Yeah.
I mean,
sort of.
Megs at least got their loot upgraded in 11. Krakens haven't been touched at all.
Yeah, I mean, but also neither of them are particularly fun to fight either. I don't think I mean,
it's pretty much the same kind of thing every time.
Yeah, and you basically stood in the same spot for both of them.
Yeah,
just like maybe rotating the ship.
Yeah,
and that's about it. So,
I think we need some sort of enemy that attacks from the sky. Yeah,
but see, like, do you think they could do that, and do you think the game could take that though? Which is like, that's why I'm like skeptical of a Hunter's Call update. Yeah, exactly.
At this point, I don't really.
Yeah,
think.
like I don't. Okay, it's not about trucks. I don't think they'll be able to add for like the variety and monsters you'll need for a Hunter's Call update to be like to be worth it. I wouldn't say any good because it might like I don't know, it might be good in
like
some ways.
final banger, yeah.
Yeah, it might just be like I don't know, quality of life type stuff for Hunter's Call. I don't know what that'd entail.
Just
But...
turn people well off. It was just like, well,
Yeah,
and it's cool. You go to 500 now, and there's an emissary, and there you go.
and the quests are just like go kill a Meg or something.
It does feel a shame. Especially looking back at a lot of the seasons, they've not felt. No single update has felt as big as the game used to when it used to get its like monthly updates.
Yeah, weirdly.
Like some of them, okay, season 11 revamping voyages so you can do raids. You can now do world events on demand.
Yeah.
But it's also killed
cool.
world events. Because
because
now I see one
Yeah,
like, oh, why would I go do it when I can just choose my own one?
Yeah, and be guaranteed the kind of loot you want.
Yeah,
and you know that like you're probably going to be the only ship there when you get there, or like even in the area. So like why would you go contest a world event?
Especially when you compare it to what the Build Right Adventures gave us.
Yeah,
as those were
I love
the
Build Right Adventures,
OG monthly updates, which started obviously with the first one,
which
was
were
kind of
much easier to remember because they were named. I'd like to point
Yes.
out as well.
What do you mean? Season 14 has a name. It's Making Mischief. Oh.
I didn't know, to be honest, but okay.
Okay,
I
Dray.
stand corrected.
Speaking about, what was season 6?
What is season 6?
What did season 6 add?
Season 6 added
No wiki.
3 adventures, a new voyage for legendary for Athena's. Yeah, they added the Legend of the Veil.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Was that
Yep, Seaforts? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But this is the thing.
That's
It's like if I ask this random
so-
season, it means nothing to you because you can't just go, oh, it added this. Well, Curse Sails.
Curse Sails added
Skelly ships,
the
wasn't it?
best character in the game, Wanda, the Warsmith.
Dray Simps for Wonder.
Wanda's cool.
And
Bring
this
back
is what
Wanda.
I appreciate. It's like a lot of the OG updates, they felt like a lot because the game wasn't have as much, but some of these updates get mocked. Like season 5, everyone remembers it as the sitting update, the firework update. It
Yeah,
didn't add enough.
I struggle to understand why they thought that was acceptable for like an entire season in their seasonal model.
But
honestly,
very trendy,
like there was no content in that. There was nothing new to do in that season.
No.
Like, I don't know. Like,
that's been the
Did you say that
issue
was the
this
burying one
year.
as well?
Yep, that's when I added the quest board.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose that's new content that no one ever did. Because why would you?
The return on that is pointless. Yeah.
Yeah, it was complete. Yeah,
But that has had to been like my worldview for this year. Like, okay, technically we got season 11 at the start with the whole trading companies distinctions. There's no new quests. It was all just, oh, you're doing world events and stuff, but nothing actually new. It was just doing the game over and over. Season 12 gave us new weapons and tools. Okay, so once again, doing the same quests over and over, but I've now got the throwing
very
knife.
cool. Give him that.
I have a
Very
dual
nice,
flintlock.
cool.
I have bone callers.
I still don't like that one. I don't like it. That's your preference.
I don't think many people actually sort of sit there and go, "This is the gun that I will have on my loadout." People just have it like I don't know, situational commendations, I guess. It's a weird one. They also said in their podcast that apparently the grapple gun was targeted for season 12.
Oh, okay.
Which would have probably made more sense for it.
Yeah,
I think if like
walking on tightropes, whatnot rubbish.
Yeah,
that
does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I
I
will say though, that is my favourite addition to the game in a while. Though, grapple gun. I do love it. That is really fun.
Yeah.
Now that has been tweaked at longer range.
Yeah. I've got to hand that to them. That is so much fun. That should have been in the game on day one. But anyway, so what are you saying, Joe?
I mean, grapple gun wasn't even in the game day one. When was that added? That wasn't added until
grapple hooks on the ships.
Oh they weren't until I don't know when
anniversary,
exactly.
but I think that might be too soon still. Maybe it was anniversary.
They were. I played Salt when it first came out, but then I stopped playing it, and they were added like during that period when I wasn't playing it, probably. So
Or it's either Anniversary or Ships of Fortune.
That's a good question when it happened.
I wouldn't know.
I should be able to
Well,
find it, but
whilst we
We can cut all
do
this out,
some
don't worry. Jess
research
will edit
in the
this all out.
background.
I won't edit.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
No, because there's going to be a load of us going,
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, now Jess is going to leave it in there because
Anyway.
we've made a point of it.
So-
Anyway,
It was
After-
added in 2.0, 2019.
2.0.
It was Anniversary.
Yep, it was anniversary update.
Okay, makes sense. I missed
Cool.
the front of the ship, not looking like it
No,
does now.
it's still. Oh, okay. I don't know. The front of the ship's still there, I hope.
Front of the ship is still there.
Unless something's
my
gone
heart.
horribly wrong.
Wow,
Well,
wow.
what does that mean?
That means I don't know what it means. It just means
What was your guys' favourite season? Moving on.
my favorite season.
Yeah, I don't know
was
if I have
season
one,
with the
actually.
things. I think it's
The
going to be
things.
obvious, right? I think it's just going to be season 3 of Pirates
it?
Life.
Okay, that surprised me too. I mean,
Are you sure it's
actually,
not
I might
season
say
9 with Monkey Island.
Monkey Island.
You know what?
year-long
No,
series.
no. Those Monkey Island hotels broke my heart because the first one was actually so good, like brilliant, and then they just what happened? Like what
I
happened?
don't agree with you on that. I like the first one. The middle one, but the third one I really like.
I really did like the third one. I gotta say,
Okay.
it was like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not very. Maybe it's just me, but I just found it like really like the path you had to follow really not intuitive, and like
Fair
it didn't
enough.
explain itself very well, and it was way too big.
Yeah, kind of agree with it being way too big.
We'll review Tall Tales another day.
We'll do that in another episode. Yeah, this is more
Yeah.
seasons.
Yes, but no, I think season 3 probably might be my favorite too. Actually,
Season
Yeah.
3, I mean, it brought a lot of player base to the game.
it did.
And I remember the announcement during it was back in E3 because that was still around at the time, and it was a beautiful
Yep.
trailer to do this whole.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I
and
remember
especially
watching it.
because on the build up to it, they'd been teasing it in game.
They hadn't.
Really
No one
nicely.
really realised that's what it was teasing. Which is cool.
Compared to
It's really
now,
nice.
where their tease is just literally going, "Oh yeah, next season you're gonna get this feature."
Yeah.
Okay, and then you tease it
Great.
in game, but you don't know what it is. So what's the point?
Yeah. It doesn't really
Like-
feel like it adds anything to the game.
Can I go on a rant? I'm good at these.
Yes, do it.
Do
You've
it.
been quiet.
At the end of season 13, they were trying to hint at the Mirth root. So they were giving us these books going, "Oh, the ancients had this technology and the Mirths had this technology. Ooh." Except the issue is, they'd already told us exactly what it was. And even while they were hinting at what this thing is, they showed it in a goddamn Twitter video, going, "Oh yeah, here it is."
No,
That's
yeah, they
can't-
did, didn't they?
That's
You
the way
can't-
to do it.
You can't start teasing something in game and getting us interested in it, going, "Here you go, here's what it is."
I mean, that's what we did with mysteries. They can
Oh,
actually.
love mysteries.
Like, especially like the whole
Yeah.
rat thing.
Yeah.
That was a semi-interesting ARG to then for it to pay off to be Monkey Island bait.
I mean,
Yeah. And like you can compare the rat to the whole Duke thing before Pirate's Life, but
Duke is dead.
something happened in that a load of people were already guessing Monkey Island way before. And it's like
Well, in one of the Pop Tall Tales, they literally like we all remember the Easter egg, don't we? I mean, come on, it's been long enough. You've all had
literally
time.
the first Pirates
Yeah.
Life one had
Yeah.
You found what's the name of the ship called? I forget. But
the
literally, Monkey Island music literally played in game at that point. So they had license for the music at that point. So there you go. We weren't very subtle
Yeah, I
about
know
it.
like the idea of it's gonna come at some point. But everyone was so sure about the rat was connected to it, even though it didn't really feel like it was until there was a point where it said something.
I had way like long tapped out of adventures at this point.
Yeah.
So I
It
wasn't
wasn't even
following
to
this.
adventures, that was just all
Oh, was
Twitter
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tapped out of that as well. So
Yeah. That's fine. Like
Yeah.
I don't think the build up and the payoff for its build up was as big of a splash as they'd hoped.
Mm.
I mean, it's hard to compare Pirates of the Caribbean to Monkey Island because Pirates of the Caribbean's pretty accessible for everybody, but Monkey Island is like this
Yeah, no, that's
admittedly
absolutely true.
niche adventure game from the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Captain Crossbones play like
Yeah.
I think all of those games now, and they're not like I could like I've never tried them, but they're not for me. I can tell you just from watching them. Like, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, point and click
the
and
humor of them.
puzzles. Sorry.
I like the humor of them and the writing.
Oh yeah, no, same. That's why I love watching other people play them.
Yeah.
I love watching Crossbones play it. But like I'm not very good at puzzles anyway, and then like puzzles and then when it's just point and click, it's like I'm like,
And it's
no,
really, really weird logic for a lot of the puzzles
It's
as well.
also SOT doesn't
Yeah.
really have puzzles like they are on Monkey Island. Like, it's supposed to be get to puzzle is,
Yeah.
hey, here's a treasure map with pictures, dig it up.
Basically.
That's it. Like the Gold Hoarder Final Tall Tale is close we got to actual puzzles in the game, and
Yeah.
they've done nothing
Yeah.
since.
Well, the Monkey Island Tales kind of.
It's what I'm saying is like they just threw these puzzles in that were so big up from anything else we've had.
Yeah.
But my favorite season, I did love season 6. It had a special place in my heart, especially because it had the best Plunder Pass.
Yes.
You're gonna remind me of that one, I'm afraid. I can't
Remind me
remember
of that
the
one
passes.
Season 6 feature-wise, obviously was
I remember
the
Plunder
Force
Pass,
and Legend of
sorry.
Ale. The Plunder
Yeah.
Pass was the entire Spring Blossom set.
Oh yeah.
It was the
You're
first
the
time
only
I
person
felt
I know
a
likes
season pass felt
I think-
wow. It was
it
the
wouldn't be
first
my
time where
first.
season
It
pass
would.
started changing.
It wouldn't be my first choice either, I must say. But you know, different
I'm sorry.
strokes. I'm sorry, Jess. She's gonna kill me,
You're
chat.
okay.
She's gonna kill me.
Yes, alright, we're dead later. We'll be replaced for
Goodbye.
episode 5.
There's been episode. There is no episode 5. This is it. This is the last
Aw.
episode.
But no,
We're
it's
all
like
dead.
it was especially when season passes, especially the paid one, started to become a ship set. Like you get an entire set,
Mm-hmm.
which I appreciated because rather than getting like the Jacko
What do you
Looter, you got the
mean?
odd piece for it here and there.
I was gonna say, I love having to buy half a set.
And then they give you the other half, like
Yeah,
6
that's
months
correct.
later.
Yeah,
Mm.
it didn't make much sense to me.
No.
It didn't
Like,
make
especially the
sense.
first
Full stop.
2 seasons passes, they were just trash. I'm sorry, Rare, but oh wow, you pay and you
What
get
do you mean? Legendary
an
curse,
emo.
babe.
Yeah, but she's talking about the paid side, I think.
Oh right.
Rather than the.
Sorry. Yeah.
I think that. I would say that there's. It's they don't know what they want to put in there, but also they should know if they're going to do it. You got to go in big. You can't just sort of like, here's a bunch of stuff. Maybe people
Looking
will
back
like
on
it.
season 1, right for its Plunder Pass, one of the first few drops you get, if you don't pay for it, is the Shroudbreaker makeup, Shroudbreaker flag, and sail.
I used to wear that makeup eons ago.
So instantly,
Used
like,
to wear.
okay, it's got a theming. And the next drop you get is the Frostbite eye patch. The Frostbite belt. I'm like, hang on, you're doing some Shroudbreaker stuff. Why are we now getting wintry stuff?
Yeah, I think they just forgot to like theme their seasons at this point.
I think what kind of happens is you got like a seasonal set that's only a few things, a clothing that's based on something else, and then odd bits.
Yeah.
Is always seems to be how it's been.
It also
So, like,
ended
you've
in a
got flag
scar.
sales and
And it was
Scar.
the first time I brought back scars in like scars were only in like the OG updates. And now it's like, oh yeah, like if you wanted to get one of the oldest things, you had to do curse sales, you had to do the Feast of Bounty, you had to do like Flags of Friendship, or
See,
like
kids
Jewels of
these
the Deep,
days got it so easy.
Shark Bite Mark, and yet now almost every season they give you a scar.
They're not fantastic either.
Most of them are peak.
The tattoos are also a bit lacking.
My big issue with a lot of the recent scars and tattoos is also they just don't appear on half the player models.
Yeah.
And that isn't
because they'll either be
being fixed fast
underclothed.
enough.
Yeah.
Or even like
Well, they
some
don't
just
work on.
they work on male bodies but not females, they just don't appear on the female bodies.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Yeah. Dumb.
Sexism.
But seasons, I mean, season 1, what did season 1 add, Belle?
Thought of Fortune, wasn't it?
That was season 2. Season 1 was the shipments.
Yeah. I got them mixed up. No.
Which, the fact that gold vaults were just added just before this felt nice. It went, okay, gave Gold Hoarder a nice update. Here's your update for merchants. And sure, Order of Souls going to get one soon, right?
No.
Right.
Order of Souls doesn't get anything.
Order of
think-
Souls got one beforehand. Order of Souls got the Ghost Ship Voyages.
Yeah, which are trash.
They are.
Yeah.
They're trash.
Yeah.
You can't. I like
No.
the Ghost Ships, but they're trash.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, I've done all accommodations for them, and like, I didn't mind doing them, but it's just like, yeah, it's just not efficient at all. Not
No. You
like,
like the experience of that versus the vaults or the shipments? It's pales
Yeah.
in comparison.
yeah.
I don't
exactly.
think they ever know what they want to do with a voyage for the Order of Souls because their whole kind of thing is bounty hunting on skeletons.
Yeah, you only do so much with that, I suppose. To be fair.
Yeah.
It was also interesting.
No.
Is we need these skeletons to get their memories so we can then give maps to Gold Hoarders. Like, you never did anything within your own faction? And for Tales, where you were the key part of going, okay, yeah, we need you to go get the skull so you can find us this thing, find us this thing.
Yeah, they work
I
really
mean,
better in
Game.
story kind of stuff.
No, 'cause I felt like they worked pretty well in the Tall Tales. The Order, but
I just think in Tall Tales, there will
And
always
the
be highlights, but
yeah.
No merchants. But yeah, did they bring in commodities in that season as well?
yes, season 2 qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
still
were,
finished.
they were buffeted for like a week. It was great.
Yeah.
I miss it.
So much gold.
So much gold. And people are still struggling to this day to get the hand in like 50 stolen ones or something.
Yeah,
Which is,
because again, it's
which,
just
yeah,
nobody has
but
them.
I got it like back on the first week of that season. So
Nice.
yippee.
Yeah, it's a title I want to get because no one obviously buys them anymore, so I can steal them. And that's been a
Yeah.
theme you'll notice as long as these seasons go, is they introduce an idea that is only good for about one season. Look, just a Skyrim Skull or Burning Blade, where unless you do it right then, you're going to struggle to get a lot of competitive
Really hard.
recommendations.
Yeah.
Yes, Season 1 gave us Lost Shipments, Season 2 gave us Fort of Fortune, and Season 3 was Pirate's Life. What was Season 4?
Is this the floor or the bell?
What?
Okay.
Sorry?
Is it to everybody or just Bell?
I'll see if Bell can get it, but you'll probably know as well.
I don't think. Oh no! Wait, it was Sunken Kingdom.
Yes.
Sunken Kingdom.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. No, I remember that one because I remember that being like after Pirate's Life because that was like when I was really that was like when I was like peaking to SOT.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And by the way, oh, actually, you know what?
What?
Well, like when it like if we're just going like based on like experience when it was released, Season 4 honestly might be my favorite because doing the shrines for the first time was legitimately like I loved doing those for the first time. They were so great. The problem is no replay value, like whatsoever, and they still just existed in the world, taking up space. Yeah. So it's like mixed bag, and also treasuries kind of suck. They're just a flat circle with a bit of loot after you kill some enemies.
I enjoy doing treasuries. I think they're a nice little experience to have every now and then, sort of like sea forts. But it is like whatever it is that they do down there, like the map is massive, and it's just like I don't need all this for like a small arena.
Yeah, exactly. But also I'd argue that sea forts are just like a lot more just interesting. like okay, but they're all the same like basic design, which is a bit disappointing. I always found. But like that one design is at least like a really good one, a lot more interesting than just a flat circle that occasionally fills with water.
Also, sea forts feel more interesting because they're open, everyone can see them. Because of the giant skull, it invites other players. While shrines and treasuries very much just it's just for your crew only to experience.
And also, treasuries just last way too long.
Like they can do at times.
Yeah. Like for the amount of loot they give you, like again, sea forts, the loot isn't very great.
I feel like they give better loot than the sea forts.
I mean, do they? They might do, but I don't like having to swim all the way down there and then clear that. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice go.
No, you're right.
Then obviously, Season 5 gave us Buried Treasure. Yay! Season 6 gave us Sea Forts and Veils.
That's Season 5 done.
And Season 7 gave us.
You haven't a clue. I'm afraid.
Really
The
catchy
season that
song
had
for
a
a little while.
song.
Yep.
Um,
Dun, 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 dun.
well, you know, I know the song, but I'm still not getting it.
Captaincy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Another one that yeah. Okay, if we're going based on experience on the least, captaincy is one of my least favorite probably. It's got but it got better. It did get better.
It
So
got better.
yeah. But it was yeah, not great on the least. I didn't think. I thought like and like I get it. Like some people really liked how grindy the what you call them, the knot combinations. The other ones, the deep not deeds. What are they called?
Milestones?
Milestones. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people really like how grindy they are. I think it was way overboard. Like it would like how many fish would you have had to like catch again if you had already caught your fish? If you wanted, like it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think like yeah, nerf to that was very welcome. No beef with captaincy these days. I do think it was like because people used to talk about captaincy like just as whole general idea loads like back in the day, right? And like the ideas like people would like come up with about what captaincy was. It was like I suppose like sort of setting ourselves up for disappointment because like you'd hear people talking about like oh yeah we should like Pirate Legends you get like their own little hideout where they can invite their friends. You hear all this crazy stuff that was like realistically never gonna probably happen. But yeah. But even then I still feel like for being called captaincy it wasn't like I don't know. Just wasn't quite enough. Like
I haven't done anything with it since either.
yeah.
Like, if it was just like, okay, we're getting it in there, it's in there, and then we're going to build up on it. The
Yeah.
only thing they've kind of done is that you can.
You know what they have done? They removed captaincy voyages.
They did.
That's what they have done to captaincy.
Love it.
They removed part of it. So
It's a
there you
shame
go.
because at least captaincy added a few more voyages with like the random boxes that everyone called loot box quests.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, which was great. But no.
I mean, they added something recently for it. You can now get the gilded ship crest, whatever.
Yay!
Wow. That's generally
but
and they've been
good
using,
luck finding all those quests in the first place.
and each season they've been giving us the whole obsidian piece every season, every community day. That's so fun.
I won't lie. Like at this
Obsidian
point,
stuff.
like obsidian chandelier is something I would have come up for a laugh like a couple of years ago. I won't lie. Like no shade here. I get it. Like chandeliers like do exist in the game now, so whatever. But still, I just find it really funny. Just how like when people like just take the like obsidian underpants. Remember that one? That was pretty funny.
Still want it. We'll get them one day.
One day.
I reckon we will. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then after captaincy, we had the favourite season of season 8 with On Demand.
On demand. On demand.
I can't remember what he said in that.
On demand.
But yeah.
Look, we love Hourglass. It's fine.
Hourglass. So cool.
Hourglass is the game mode of all time. I've ranted about Hourglass a lot.
In your articles, you have, yes.
Yeah. So I'd like
read them.
It's only about 1/3 of all our
yeah.
articles.
Just go read all of them. Go read every issue, and then you'll know my opinion on Arena.
Honestly, my
Not
biggest
Arena.
hate was the fact that it went from 1 to 200 and then nothing till 1000. And yes, with
Yeah.
last season, they've expanded that.
Oh, I know you had 200, didn't you?
Just for one side. I'm still waiting for what they're going to do for Guardians and what reason they'll have for Guardians to expand to 500.
Yeah. Everybody, I mean, I think understandably everybody were like, well, we want more skeleton cosmetics. Give us more skeleton cosmetics. But then on the other side, it's like, what are you going to do for Guardians? Nobody's moaned about that. Mainly because it's sort of like...
Well, I think that's probably quite telling of another issue. It's just no one cares about Athena because they're quite a boring faction, really. At least I find.
I mean, the biggest issue has been with Athena is they released it as this is what you do after the game, and then nothing. And then eventually went, oh no, these are the guys that are related to the Ancients. You care about them, right? Okay, here's a ship set based on the Ancient stuff. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, you killed the Ventures and there's been nothing since. So once again, Athena is just a carbon copy good guys against Flameheart, who...
Except
what evil has Flameheart done?
Well, I mean, he wants to be a dictator. There's that.
He does, yeah.
But also, like, Athena don't exactly... Yeah. I was gonna say Athena don't exactly do a good job of like making themselves look good because I mean,
Well-
what is the pirate? I mean, it's called the Pirate Lord for crying out loud.
Also, the
I
fact
mean, he was
that
always making himself the
he
Lord,
helped
right?
set up
I
all the
suppose.
factions. He's the
Good for
reason
him.
why the gold
He
order
has
can't open
some-
chests. He has the keys and all this rubbish. Like,
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
him, like give me the keys. Let me open the chest, man.
so
Well,
we're
the
choosing between a dictator who is an evil skeleton who, since
or
playing
a
the game,
capitalist.
has just sat in a chair and done nothing, or a dictator who
Or a
just sits in a chair
capitalist.
downstairs in the basement.
Or an oligarch, I suppose. Probably more accurate. Yeah, Ramsey's an oligarch. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I would agree with that. They're both terrible fathers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, DeMarco's corpse is still rotting on Sea Dog's left.
On a random island, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine because
You
the
think
comics
he-
explained all of that, right? Right?
They explained it so well. So incredibly
Did
well.
they? I've not read the comics, I'll admit. I've said this many times as well, but like lore is not my forte in this game. So if these two start talking about lore, you'll hear me go quiet. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. That's what season 9 was all about, right? The quality of
Yeah.
lore. No, sorry, quality of
Was
life
it?
season. That was it.
Yeah.
See, I don't think that would have been a problem if it actually lasted for like 3 months, but it didn't.
Instead of
it lasted for
7.
like
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Like,
It was
yeah.
217 days.
In fact, I'd go so far to say quality of life update was probably needed. In fact, I wish it went further. I wish it like updated the UI and stuff. That would have been great. Like that's
Yeah.
like that's the biggest quality of life change this game needs. is
That was generally someone
the
discussing
UI.
the other night when we were trying to take selfies
Yeah.
together, going, "Oh, let me just find an emote. I can't find it
Mhm.
in my 80 slots and then my 9 pages, but it's fine because I can go on Emporium and I can now search. I can put into A to Z or whatever's in buttons. Like,
Mm.
maybe Emporium better, but not a single
Yeah.
uploaded.
And it was Dre. Yeah, actually, pointed out this the other night. It's like, they may have time to update the Emporium UI twice, but
in
not
1 year.
in
Yeah.
1 year, but not the actual in-game UI. So what?
Yeah.
But
When
you
that's
know.
really the thing that you desperately need to update
Yeah,
at this
like
point.
I wasn't like no one was like clambering to be. Oh, I wish I could get to this emote faster. Apart from me on Sunday, but we don't talk about that.
Gotta get to those emails on Sunday, come on.
But it's
No,
also
I was
shown,
trying to find the kissing emote.
like, if you want
Anyway.
to change your blow dart,
Mm.
it's annoying because you open up your radial where you find everything else
Yeah.
and hit a separate button.
Yeah.
You then get a new radial. I'm like, what? Okay, I want to
Yeah,
get a Murphy out.
it's-
Okay, go to food and you move radial again. I'm like, this game was really designed on
Yeah.
console, and as someone who still plays it on controller, the controls are terrible on controller.
Yeah,
I
Is it
do not miss
bloated?
playing the controller at all.
the addition of stealth and crouching, it's a sort of like it's bad for controllers. I think it's not, but I don't think the generic key bindings are that great either.
Oh no,
Right.
like
Yeah.
I remember. I think it was I was watching. I got this advice from a Blurb video once. Apparently, like this is just like PvP advice, but apparently, like the best if you're on a controller, if you're PvPing, you want your jump button to be left trigger apparently, or like left bumper or something. Basically, something that you can press without like having to actually move a finger to A to jump.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So I've never tried it, obviously, because like I said, I don't miss playing on controller. It's just, too many buttons
Season 9,
to press.
it was quality of life. It didn't add nearly enough for the 9 months.
Yeah, I mean, like Dre said, would have probably been okay if it was
It's
only
fine,
3.
because right after that we got guilds, or Captaincy Part 2.
Which, I mean, guilds are a cool vibe, I suppose.
Well, they're meant
That's
to be like
about-
a big social thing to make people more social and
Yeah,
Yes.
except
interact.
they
But it's
limited
sort of
it to 3.
does the opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, something that always confused me is the fact that while you're sailing on a guild ship, it'll tell you, oh, another guild ship set sail. You can't communicate with that person. There's no in-game chat
yeah.
to talk to your other guildmates.
That's
So you
true, yeah.
have these friends who are technically sailing the same seas as you, but no, they aren't, and there's no communication. It's just, hey, look, here's some more levels to climb to get some more ship pieces.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're actually like working with your guild. It just feels like you're leveling up the same like you're just sharing another faction essentially, but it's not even a real faction.
The only thing it gave us really
Yeah.
was an easier way to invite people to sail with us.
Yeah.
As long as they're in your guild, if they aren't, it's annoying.
Yeah, no, occasionally I'm a bit scuffed, but
Yeah, we've already kind of talked about season 11 with its whole revamp of voyages to diving, which I don't like diving. I'm sorry.
my opinion on diving has changed a lot. At first, I was very much like, this is going to ruin the game. Then it came out. I was an insiders.
In the game.
Well, well, I know. I really liked it when it came out. I thought like, wow, I was really stupid to thought I was going to ruin the game. This is like really good. But now I'm more leaning towards no, it kind of has ruined the game. Just because, as we said earlier, like world events, dude.
World events.
Like,
People, yeah, if you want to do something, you dive. People don't stick
Yeah.
around on a server.
yeah,
So
which is like
people-
that.
Yeah.
It's
You know, what
this
was like-
season was designed for pre-diving.
hmm
Yeah,
It feels like it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, kind of has me worried for future seasons. To be honest, like, yeah. I mean, because you're going to keep treating the game like that way,
hmm
as if people aren't just diving all the fucking time.
I get their idea. They wanted it so you could just come on, do one voyage, and leave. But you already could do that. You didn't have to change server each time for it. So now if
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
sneak on board someone's ship, I hide. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll wait for them to get a big treasure hole. Oh no, wait, they've just did their one voyage. They're selling them for diving again.
yeah. I feel like they probably. I don't know, because the whole pitch of it was that just for more casual players, right? But like you said, it's not like they never had a bone thrown to them before, right?
hmm
And I mean, I consider myself a pretty casual player, especially these days, and like, yeah, like it's not a problem to just like go and sail somewhere, It's like that's like, what are you playing Sea of Thieves for? Like, come on.
Yeah.
like-
Part of it, you should be
Yeah,
encouraged to
Like-
sail about and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I know something about
I
to
don't-
annoy you. How do you feel
Hmm.
about the new Safer Seas changes?
Remind me of them again, exactly.
So
You can't
originally,
raise Emmy still,
when
can you?
you can't raise Emmys, you'll still get instead
Yeah.
of being capped at level 40, it's going to 25. But Golden Rep
Yeah.
are going from 30% to full 100%.
I don't know, it doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. I think, although I don't know, it does worry me a bit because it makes again, are they just gonna like keep just slowly adding more stuff that you can do in Safer Seas, and eventually that just becomes
I don't think they've really added anything more that you can do in Safer Seas than you could in.
no. I just mean like all I mean is like I'm just worried that like they're just gonna eventually like work it, so eventually it's just gonna be higher seas, but just private eventually. But that might just maybe not. I don't know. But just don't let them do Emmys and Safer Seas, please. That would just don't do that. That would be very
That
silly.
could be a higher seas thing, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Safer Seas was the closest we got to private servers without being a partner who can get private servers, so
They can.
Yeah.
They can indeed.
which has always been one of my biggest gripes is the whole idea of, oh, I just like a server for roleplay or something. Can't be a thing unless you get a partner buddy who goes, oh, here you go.
Or
Like
you
those
align
then,
server.
What the
which-
actual access you get when it comes to a private server isn't very good.
it
You don't
isn't,
really
no.
get much control over everything. And you
Spent
just
my
get more restrictions.
Yeah, no. Spent my fair share in
It's why I'm
private servers.
kind of surprised they've not
Yeah.
done the whole Fallout First thing, which originally received knockback and is now one of the people's favorite features about Fallout 76.
I don't know why they haven't. It baffles me because it seems like you want people to make content for your game right there. People will make wild content.
Yeah.
So I
I
just
mean,
don't know why
think
they
of the number of times we've been trying to even do like a SOT shot. I'm like, okay, let's get everyone together. And then a storm rolls in and we're just sat there for 20 minutes.
Yeah. And then everyone kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to go. It's like, well, we haven't done the thing we came here for. Well, it's
Yeah.
raining, so I'm going to go.
I mostly used like a lot of my time private servers was just I've never actually like participated in an actual like tournament or whatever, but have you heard of Friday Night Fights? I'm not surprised if you haven't.
Was that the
It was Vo's English Gamers tournament.
I was going to say, was it that one thing that they did that one time to boost Hourglass rep?
No, not that one.
Okay.
No, but in my opinion, the best SOT tournament that has ever been done. It was really fun, but also it was much more of a casual one. I think you got it was just 5 floops all fighting in and around the Sea Dog Tavern, but you had 3 lives, and they were indicated with gems on your ship. It was a really good clever way of doing it actually. Yeah, but anyway, I participated in a lot of training sessions for that, which was a lot of fun. And every single time we do it, people would come the storm would fuck us over or something and be like, why can we not disable storms in this private server? You're not letting us sell loot or anything, obviously. So what's the problem with just being able to disable that so we can just fight in peace, you know? It's yeah. But also most of us don't even have access to private servers yet, so that's bigger fish to fry either. I suppose.
Genuinely, if private servers where, once again, you can't do accommodations, you can't earn gold and stuff, but you can hang out and roleplay in, it could be interesting as a paid service. Once again, like Fallout does, where Fallout, you pay for their monthly thing, you get access to private servers, you get a couple of their their premium currency each month. That's really the main things. Obviously, I know there's a few things but you can only buy these unlocks if you're a premium user, which does suck.
This is the first time I've heard of it, and I don't know. This might just be my politics coming to it, but I don't know. A subscription service to a game sounds a bit dodgy to me. I don't know.
Especially when it's a game that you've already
bought,
paid.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No thanks. Don't do that, please.
So if I go through Fallout first, which instantly shows some of the issues with it, is you get your private server, which is for you and up to 7 friends. So not only you need to pay for it, of course, then instantly you and 7 friends have this little world to yourself. You got custom worlds, which is where you could tweak the worlds how you wanted. So if you wanted to give it stupid gravity, you could. Just little gimmicks that instantly you could have. Other things that weren't popular was the idea of, in Fallout 76, you have limited storage space. As a paid member, you don't have that issue for ammo and for scrap. Instantly, things that take up most of your storage space are now infinite.
So it's also pay to win at the same time. That's cool.
Feels a little bit there.
You got 1,650 of the custom currency each month to use in the shop, which at start was interesting. Because it was just, anyone could buy these, it was just your choice of either giving a bit monthly or just buying a coin when you wanted them. Except what they do now is in the shop, there is items that anyone can buy and things that only people who have Fallout First can buy.
That's really cool. You're not selling this idea to me, Jess. I won't lie to you.
I'm not trying to sell it, I'm just reading straight up what it is now and how it's changed. The season passes used to only be accessible to these people.
Again, very cool. I mean, isn't that most season pass games? To be fair, it's only paid, isn't it? I don't know.
No, but this is you're having to pay a subscription each month to access the battle pass.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'm not defending it.
I guess you lose it when you don't pay.
Yeah. I mean, if your game, I mean, personally, I'm never subscribing just to a game anyway, especially not to a game that I've already paid for. You can get bent. Sorry, that is my honest opinion, my hot take.
Bottom line. I think that's fair to say, right?
I mean, yeah. I don't.
It should be. It should be.
I was going to say. I hope it is. It felt like I've never heard of Fallout First before this. So
it was a big thing in a community that when it first came out was met with a lot of backlash, and now it's just super common. And the game has a bigger player base than SOT right now. So
that's not depressing at all. That's great.
How do you know it has a bigger player base? We don't really know. I guess we can kind of check Steam metrics.
Using the Steam charts.
Charts.
Fallout 76 is currently triple what is currently doing Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Ouch.
Which is really sad. Say Fallout 76 on release was kind of seen as dead underwater. The fact it's spent months of updates, and this thing also they constantly have events now.
Yeah, and that's what. So, this is going to turn into this is becoming a not stop podcast at this point. But That's what pisses me off, though. Like, you shouldn't be able to release an unfinished game and then patch it into a finished state and then just get away with that. Like that, like what the f***? And then have the audacity to ask people to pay a subscription service to the game. Like, okay, so. Like, and that's hardly like the thing about being unfinished on launch, being patched into a finished game. That's hardly unique to that game. I mean, one of the Star Wars Battlefronts was really bad for it. I mean, loads of games, right? But I hate that that's becoming the norm as well. But a game can just ship in a bad state, and then even now you'll get people defending it at the very start, being like, "Oh, it's only just come out. Let them patch it." It's like, what? They're paying, but like they are charging me for this video game. And they haven't finished it. So, like, have some respect for yourself, you know? Anyway, yeah, this is becoming a not stop podcast. This is bad.
What I can at least appreciate is the fact that in Fallout and many other games now, they actually have event calendars. Right away, you can go, oh, here's where the season launches. Oh, on this week there'll be this bonus. This week there'll be this event, like Fashion Arc. This week there'll be a summer event, Halloween event. What events have we had recently in SOT?
Events? Oh, let me get Norks in here. Norks used to rant about the lack of events all the time. Norks really didn't like adventures because, I mean, adventures basically, like, for the most part, just replaced, like, the old events, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I like kind of agree with him. They were like, at least like the first ones that we like, as long as we lasted with adventures, they just weren't as good as events ever were. I don't think. I mean, there were some pretty bad events too, but like there were some really good ones too. Like Reaper's versus World, that was a really good one. The Pirate Philanthropist one, I know a lot of people didn't like. I had a lot of fun with that one though.
Which one?
Yeah, all sorts. I forget what it's called, but there's one that gave you Pirate Philanthropist. It was like put 100 bits of loot on another person's ship, which, to be fair, sounds horrific. But
one? I don't know.
I don't know. But it was at like the height of season 3, so it was like loads of people playing the game. It wasn't that hard to do. It was really fun. At least I thought it was. But yeah.
Yeah, this year, according to SOT Wiki, there's only been like I think 19 events. But if I told you what these events are, you'd instantly go, "That's not an event."
Yeah, because most of them are just sort of like login bonuses, which, yeah.
So it started instantly with Season 11 Community Weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
Is a community weekend?
It is an event, but not in like, when I think an event in SOT, I think something with like a specific goal for you to do.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
It was the 6th anniversary celebration with the legendary messaging bots appearing. You did like 3 of them to get the sword.
Okay, that's okay.
That's an event.
That one,
yeah. All right one. That was, I suppose.
Yep. Afterwards, the next event was just Golden Glory.
Yeah,
that's not an event. That's just a thing going, hey, double XP.
Double. Yeah.
Then in May they gave us the Gilded Voyages, where you just got 4 one-time voyages for each company.
Again, no, that's just giving us voyages.
Yep.
No.
After
Which
that,
we already have access to all the time anyway.
Yippee!
After that is Season 12 Community Weekend.
Yeah, well, okay. I can see that. I can see a pattern here.
Next up is the Flags of Friendship, which was just Form Alliance.
I mean, probably technically an event, but yeah, really bad one.
That was generally, it was just to form a player alliance, and while alliance, you'd earn 100% of the gold instead of 50%. That was it. You got a tankard. After that, was Ashton Expeditions, which I admit was a fun event.
I don't know if I did this one.
Ashton's Adventures did a bit of it. They'd put volcanoes have gone silent.
Oh yes, no, that was really good actually.
Well, it's because it pushed everyone to be in the areas no one normally uses. It caused quite a bit of combat because everyone was in this one area.
Yeah, do that again, man. That was really fun.
After that is another Golden Glory.
Yay!
Yippee! Then after that was just called the Reaper's Bones Boost for 2 days.
So Golden Glory, but just for Reapers. Cool.
It was, but the thing is, it wasn't even on all loot. It was just Reaper's chests and bounties.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
My favourite part.
There's no comment for that one.
After that, for a single weekend, was Fight Nights.
What was it? I know.
Just increased allegiance and gold faction battles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which once again I said, oh yeah, this will be coming back. It's been 3+ months.
Has it really been 3 months?
Just give him a moment.
No
August,
way.
September. August 31st, September 2nd.
Jesus, Dre, we're getting old.
We are getting old.
After that was the Hunter's Core boost.
Yay!
Extra
Well,
gold
look,
and
I've got
Hunter's Gold.
look. Fair enough. You know, they gave Clues their own event, so you know,
They did.
good for Clues.
After that was the Season 13 Community Weekend.
Again, I'm noticing a pattern.
It's fine. The next, you'll never guess the next event.
Was it the season 14 Community Weekend?
Nope, it was the Sea Beast Tattoo Login
Wait,
bonus.
have we even had that yet? Sorry.
No,
Wait, this is what tattoo?
the Sea Beast's Tattoo Login bonus.
Oh,
I think I missed that actually.
Genuinely, just sail between September 27th and 29th. You got a tattoo. That was called an event. It was in the event logging
Nice.
game.
Just please log into our game. We
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do that now, right? The new thing, like whenever there's a
Luck Voyages, which have been terrible so far.
Yeah, I like.
whenever there's a new update.
I'm honestly, yeah. When they're like them doing this stuff at this point, I honestly, I genuinely like just do feel a little bit bad, like 'cause it's just like, yeah, I get it. You need people to play your game, but like, it's not how you incentivize it. Like, really.
After this was just the Season 13 Renown boost for 2 days, where it's like, oh, all seasonal Renown is boosted. So you can finish your Plunder Pass. Please finish your Plunder Pass. Then they brought back a classic from the start of the year, Gilded Voyages again. They gave everyone 4 single-use time limited Gilded Voyages.
Again, something they've like.
Yeah, and like the whole kind of way that they do it now because of the diving makes the Gilded Voyages feel a lot less.
Yep. Also, because once again, you do it, you just hand it in, it's done.
You know what the best event ever was? I forget. I'm forgetting its exact name off the top of my head, but it was a Fort of a Damned one. That got you the Wicked Web cannons and blunderbuss, which they added.
10,000 skeletons. Like everybody had to do it.
It was something like I think it was in the millions. It was, but it was done easy.
Yeah,
you know,
I pitched it way too low, but yeah.
Yeah, it was that one. But the personal ones, like it just got loads of people doing Fort of a Damned at a time when like Fort of a Damned was actually like fun.
It was the Fury of the Damned event.
Yes, that was it. That was a really good event. That and Reaper Search of the World were like peak events. Yeah, loved that.
I mean, even the build up to that event was the whole collecting of the lanterns on each island. So you got 2 lantern colors, I believe.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Which one? I'm trying to remember now. That was Fate of the Damned. That was it.
Yeah, because it's all sort of about Grey Marrow.
Yes.
Wanting to come back to. No, Skeletons wanting Grey Marrow to come back so they can tell Flameheart to shut up.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
You know, I would tell Flameheart to shut
up. That went nowhere. I mean, Grey Marrow's just stuck there forever. No one has ever said why. Grey Marrow is there.
Wait, really? Like, there's actually no explanation for why he's at that fort, or?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this. See, I know nothing about lore. Because Grey Marrow was in that one Tall Tale, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was just he was a mini enemy for a few of them.
Yeah. I mean, and then he just sort of like falls over when you like hit him, and then that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I love an unfair fight. Those words.
What he said?
He does say that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can't. I finished. I should probably replay those Tall Tales.
I kind of want to do them again.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it now. Let's go do them, Dre. Right now.
Let's go.
I'm trying to remember exactly what happened to the old one. But another event we had this season was Ghoul and Glory.
Again, I remember the name. I can't remember what it was.
Ghoul and Glory used to be like the Halloween event where they, in quite a few of them, there were challenges to do to unlock things.
Yeah.
It is now purely just become once again a double gold rep renown.
Mm-hmm.
And we put pumpkins on the islands.
Yay!
Yeah.
And having
we swapped out
festive,
to.
That's it.
We swapped out to Sanctuary Outpost _Halloween. We sure did that.
And it's such a shame because I generally remember, like, I mean, at least last year they tried to. Sure, it broke, but they tried to do some more Ghoul and Glory with the whole what was it? Legendary Search for Skull Destiny and Rapier of the Damned.
I think I remember that. I don't remember doing it though.
And the year before that was the Trick or Treat. Tricksters or Treaters event.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I did do
That
this
was
one.
an
But again,
interesting one.
what was it again?
Trick
I
or
believe
Treaters
I
was you
don't
choose a side, whether you're going to be Trick or Treaters. It was a race to get the most points for your team.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, this doesn't ring
And
about
the
all. Never
reward
mind.
for earning so many points for your team was you got the hat. And whichever team was going to be victorious would get the
Oh wait,
title.
no.
Oh
Yeah, I do
yeah,
remember
and then
this.
you got the
Yes.
trick hat or the.
Yeah,
However,
I
because
remember
it
this now.
broke, they gave everyone both hats and the title.
Yeah, they did. I remember that now. That was great. Uh,
And it's just, yeah, it's looking back at events like, normally there's a big event right now that we care about. But officially, I think they do say it is running, but I don't think it is.
Hmm.
Festival of
Festival
Giving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't really feel
it's
like
the
it.
event of all time. Is that one?
Which, going back to the one in 2021, which is the big famous one, you got given the cute little Festival Giving flag just for taking part, but you would earn rewards. So if you have another crew sell your treasure, you got a tattoo. If they sell more your treasure, you get makeup, a bucket, a title. And there's this big thing about, big community goal.
Yeah,
And
I remember
since
that.
then,
But
this year, nothing's happened.
although I will say, like, and as before, anything that depends on on forcing players to cooperate is probably a bad idea. And yeah, Festival of Giving was always quite annoying to do because of that. Having to make sure other I mean, I guess you could just sync with another crew, but then you have to stick around in that server and wait for them to hand in your loot. Yeah.
But at least
anyway,
it also
digress.
coincides with the orb streams, which of course have been just killed off.
Yeah, which
They're
is
just
very
trash.
sad. But then again, and I mean, again, no shade here. And this is a genuine question because I don't know. Is there enough people streaming SOT at the minute to justify an orb stream?
I'm sure there are.
Do you think?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, no, I don't know.
I don't
know.
I'm not even checking how many people stream something like it. It's
I've
not what it used to be.
I mean, it's 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, so not the greatest time. In fairness, 4.7k views. More than Hunt Showdown, baby. Let's go.
Whoa, let's go.
How many of those viewers are in the top partners?
2.1k in Boxy Fresh.
Okay, so over half is on one partner.
No, nearly, not nearly half. But yeah,
nearly.
And 290, 236, 207, and then it sort of just drops off from there.
Yeah, the events aren't what they used to be. The seasons aren't what they used to be, but at least we had adventures to keep us happy.
No, you don't.
We did back then, yeah. Now we don't.
But for quite a few people, I say quite a few, for a small majority, adventures were at least a reason to come in each month.
Yeah.
And once again, now we've lost that. Some people don't have a reason to sail. I generally, since we last sailed on the weekend, we hadn't sailed since before that, and went, oh yeah, we should actually test what season 14 is.
Yeah, well, I had played a bit of season 14, a little bit.
It's like,
but I will admit, there's still something I've not tried at all. I've not tried bear traps at all. Yeah,
they're kind of cool.
We're not sailing as much as we used to, and once again, for me, especially when Adventures came out in 2022, they were at least my reason to hop on each month, and at the time, I'd explore the new features and stuff. And without them, there's no game story, as in they've fully axed the lore channel.
Yeah, they did do that, which is I found funny, but also a bit sad. So it was just a bit of an admittance, lore taking a backseat. But I mean, personally, adventures. I mean, like I said, not a lore person, so adventures weren't it for me.
See, I feel like adventures kind of replaced events because everybody complained about events just being a log in and do the same things that you always did. So then they tried to make them a little bit more interesting by making them adventures with a bit of story, trying to progress things that are happening. And everybody complained that they were just boring. And now it's because you don't get anything then.
Well, yeah, but it's not unreasonable, is it? You can have a good story and good gameplay. You can have both of those.
You can.
And
they don't ever really give it the time to really do it.
Yeah.
And some adventures, we can admit, weren't good.
No.
Especially when they forced teamwork.
Yeah.
E.g., Crowded Deep, Hunter's Cry.
I will say, Golden Sands, that was
everyone likes
that was really good.
Yeah, Lost Sounds. That's what's even worse is that first three were kind of meta bad. Shrouded Islands, a whole was a fog over Golden Sands. Talk to Bell to uncover
Yeah.
why. What's forgotten? Oh, they've been kidnapped. Save them. Shrouded Deep. Oh yeah, kill the Meg. Okay, kind of trash. Instantly followed by
You know-
Lost Sands. It's a versus fight. Choose your faction and fight for it.
Mhm.
And it
But there
was
will
really
be
cool.
consequences.
Because I will say, just exploring like the abandoned Golden Sands in the first one, I found quite like interesting and fun. I quite like that. Second one was trash. It was awful. It was just no. And Shrouded Deep, yeah, it forced teamwork for the last fight, which don't do that ever.
What I appreciate most about those
Yeah.
first four with the whole destroyed Golden Sands was it was the first time I'd also seen an island where actually like something active had happened in the game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, words. I couldn't put it in. Yeah, like I couldn't word it before, but yeah, that's right, nail on the head
Like
right there.
it,
Yeah,
it
that's what it
finally
is.
felt like the seas were alive.
Yeah, like
I mean, you
something
were also on the
actually just
island.
happened.
There was swords stuck in the ground. There was clearly where you could see where cannonballs had been shot at the sand or had been piled up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we've not had that since.
Mhm.
And it was also the fact that they said, "Oh yeah, this matters. There will be someone coming after this." And what did we get? Poor Merrick, a place that barely runs.
I'm gonna say 30 FPS port. It's my favourite.
Like,
If
I
you're
tried
lucky.
with it at least, I suppose.
It's the thing, I love it visually. It just feels like Ghost Town.
Yeah.
I love wandering through it.
Yeah.
It feels amazing. It's just, oh, this place would be cool if it had triple the amount of NPCs or even just players here who, when they didn't kill me, instantly went, oh, let's fight.
Well, that's up to players there, not really.
Mhm.
But it's fine, because following Golden Sands, when they started to rebuild it, we had Forsaken Hunter, where they just killed Merrick.
They did.
You know what?
Merc.
We're just
Entire
gonna kill
adventure-
this guy.
The entire adventure was just use your lantern to find out why he died.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay, that's why.
But it was the exact same time as the first mystery, so at least it
And
was
yeah,
somewhat interesting.
Really
If DeMarco died, and then right after Merrick's died. Ooh,
I have a cat on my lap.
hello, cat.
Hello, cat.
This is
And after
Simba.
that, yeah, Hunter's Cry. Let's lock numerous
Again.
teams in a PvP arena where you can't escape.
I think
Yeah.
that was the last adventure me and Norks did, I think. And yeah, that's
Agreeing
what
on that.
that's I was like, yeah, tapped out at that point. I was like, good God, what was that?
It's what's bad is first three adventures kind of mid. Lost Sands, great, really brought the community together. So much fun and everything we made. Followed by a Hunter's Call, a Forsaken Hunter and a Hunter's Cry, really boring. A Siren's Prize was just, hey, go do Free of the Sunken Kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Boring.
Yeah.
Then they followed that with Herald of the Flame. Enjoy the best song in the game. Enjoy a fun boss fight.
Yeah, enjoy like probably
I
all the
missed
best
all of
things
this.
that we've ever done.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. Goodbye.
And then following that was Return of the Damned, which, while it said it was going to be interesting, it was just take over forts.
Yeah.
Don't you love doing forts?
We love forts.
I love forts.
But we chose
I
to save
love-
Flameheart, so he's now just sat in Reaper's base doing nothing, compared to if we save Pendragon, where he'd probably just be sat in the pirate hideout doing nothing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Pendragon's hotter. So
Pendragon is hotter.
we all took an L there. We all collectively like I don't care. Like you can be as hardcore Reaper. Like you've got to admit, Pendragon is infinitely more attractive than Flameheart. Like it's not even close as well. I mean, just look at that stash. What a handsome
It's
fella.
fine, because now we just had a painting in the Reaper's hideout for 2 years and nothing different.
Yay!
The painting just sat there like, yep.
Oh god, yeah. It's been
And
like
also,
2 years.
okay, just my opinion. This one, Pendragon is just a cooler character as well. But you know, whatever.
I mean, most because they
everybody
gave him
just likes to
lore
dunk on
and
him.
character.
Mm.
Look, he messed up a few times, but
You know.
Yeah, but that, yeah, cool, good. That's an interesting character, and and it's interesting because he actually like admitted it and like tried to right his wrongs, and then they didn't like, but no, you're trapped in a painting, I guess.
it's fine, because right after that, they made us get his clock or something, wasn't it? Was it his compass?
His what?
Yeah, it was his compass. His clock. We had to get his clock. We had
His
to go out
clock.
there and get his clock
You had
for
to
his Green Widow.
you had to grab that clock.
Look, it was Rogue's Legacy where,
Really
oh look,
important.
Tasha has now been cursed. Ooh, okay. This could be interesting. Because we never actually got to see people become skeletons in lore. We only ever had it talked about. And the quest itself was kind of boring. But it's fine, because right after we got the Secret Wilds, which was amazing. And it got killed off after that.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
Like, once again, the Secret Wilds, the whole using Briggsy's mask to see new constellations ever seen, really interesting memories and stuff, hinted at a lot of stuff to come. That, of course, they killed Adventures, so never happened.
Yeah, see, it sounds like I missed like some of the best adventures, to be fair.
It's fine, because you didn't miss out on a Dark Deception.
The greatest adventure to have ever been.
The whole,
Adventure.
we've done 3 months worth of tweets with a rat hidden in them, which you used to form a sentence, just for it to turn out to be a tie-in to Monkey Island.
Monkey Island.
And then that whole thing explaining it is now gone. Yay!
Yep. Don't need it anymore.
Yep, we made this
Yeah,
really cool
it's just
vault
there.
underneath Port Merrick that you can't
Merrick,
access.
No, you want to look in there? No.
I bet it's still there. I bet it's still just like, yeah, just
Hanging around
existing
there.
down there as well, just taking up more space in the game.
Which once again is a shame, because it's a really nice thing of tying in all the adventures together. Like, every adventure had a memento down there.
There's some sort of representation down there, wasn't there?
Like, they had the journals, which were the journals from all the different adventures. They had the summoning flares for the Shrouded Deep, and the ritual table that was used for Shrouded Deep, and also the battle for Flameheart, or Mustache. A crate of Dark Relics, which is what the Order of Souls wanted for Lost Sands. There was some of the rituals to resurrect Flameheart from Herald of the Flame. There was Lassetti's belongings from Sea Dog Tavern with her whole leaving that thing. And a whole like murder mystery were even featured down there. With music boxes and the coins. Of course, Pendragon's Sword of Souls from Return of the Damned. Like, they tried to tie in all the adventures in this one area and went, this is really cool. And it was the last one.
Yeah,
It ended with just
unbeknownst to everybody,
tie-in.
that was just gone after that one.
Which is even worse because they clearly hinted at what they wanted to do with what would become the Siren Skull, except rather than that being an adventure, it became a event that everyone definitely replays over and over.
Yeah, all the time. It's my favourite
I don't know if
voyage.
that was ever going to become like an adventure. I don't know
how
what
it was
that whole thing
framed, it definitely felt like it was going to be an adventure where, just for 2 weeks, we need to go out, fight over this skull, hand it to me, and once we've got the right one, we'll find VC Tribute. Which is how in my mind we're gone. 2 weeks, you're fighting over this thing with other people who want to do the adventure, and then it's gone. Cool. It would have been nice to have this little, actual competitive voyage rather than cooperative adventure.
Yeah,
But it's still around. And to this day, she's still asking us to find this skull because we need to find the right one, except she's cured Tasha.
Yeah, with really stupid ways that I'm not going to get into because I'll just make myself angry.
You notice how I've gone quiet here, chat.
Anyway, that's seasons. That's season 14. Seasons are a mixed bag.
The worst part is they've hinted at so much they wanted to do, and they just haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And it means the game is in a really weird spot because they clearly don't want to face the game towards people who care about the story and lore because they've axed that.
Enough. Yeah.
They wanted to aim it more towards the regular player, it seems, but is
The
regular
It
player
doesn't seem to have paid
tucking?
off. No.
I mean,
tucking. We like a bit of tucking.
The reality is, Fortnite now has more lore than Sea of Thieves.
It's got Skibidi Toilet and everything in that game.
Was it actually?
It's going to.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
At least we haven't got Skibidi Toilet in Sea of Thieves.
That's true. That's a W. What do you mean not
W.
yes? What are you
next month a Skibidi Toilet chipset from the Emporium.
No!
Oh no, I can already picture the figurehead. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god.
Season 15.
All the cannons are just like that man's like gaping mouth. Oh god.
As the seasons come on, I mean, we don't even know the exact date yet for season 15. Obviously, we can guess roughly when it'll be from the battle pass, but
It's never always
I'm
100% certain.
yeah,
though,
I'm
is it?
just the Privateer will be here to give you podcasts and report on what's going on. We're excited for Sort of Fest because since last time we can now announce, yeah, we've got our hotel and tickets sorted.
We do.
So we'll
indeed.
see you all at Sort of Fest,
Yes.
where
We'll-
we'll have to start
we
working
will.
on that.
Yes.
We will do
We
something.
will. We will be making a physical issue. I swear to God, I will make it happen.
Meow.
It will. Don't worry.
We might even do another article
Don't
before
worry.
then, maybe.
Ooh,
Who knows?
don't get too ambitious now.
But no, I'm hoping this year is the year they can recover, but we will see.
I mean, it kind of feels like they have to.
Yeah. Either they do or game goes bye-bye, I think.
Yeah, because the interest is waning so hard. People who have been playing it for a long time are just getting fatigued. You got so many people shouting "SOT 2, SOT 2." I don't think that's gonna happen
No, it won't.
for a while.
I don't think that'll happen ever myself.
Okay.
To be honest. Like, I don't know. I just like. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I just really can't see
Well-
their Slash Microsoft wanting to invest in that again when like because
It's kind of fallen off. I mean,
yeah,
I think people still have the interest in it,
you think
but a lot of people think it's kind of aged and it's showing its age with like some of the issues that it has and some of the restrictions on it.
no,
So if you
sure.
got rid of old Xbox consoles, it was only just the series,
Yeah,
series, or whatever's next, and higher end PCs or more recent
Which-
PCs.
by the way, I've heard this before, but like, the player count on the original Xbox One cannot be that high still, can it? Or like, is
Apparently, it is.
it really?
Yeah.
It's something I wish that Rare could be. It's just, hey, we're going to be transparent for once. Have some stats.
Huh.
But that
It
will never
would be
happen.
very nice. Like,
It would be cool. If it was that,
it would like, and it would like, and these podcasts would be a lot different. It would be a lot less skepticism, and we like, yeah, maybe we won't be so negative, or maybe it'd be more negative.
Bad
I
that
don't
this has
know.
ended negatively, but
It's fine.
I
We
mean,
love the game. We just want it to be better.
yeah, it can do better.
Yeah.
It just needs to sort out their priorities.
yeah,
really.
you tell them, Dre.
I will tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yee.
Yippee.
But yes, we will end this here. And Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah.
Yes. Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
Happy holidays.
Whenever this does
Happy
come out.
New Year.
Hmm.
Oh God.
Look,
Why
you
is
said it at
May
the start, okay?
2025?
Look,
Because time
2025, the
continues.
year of Sot, definitely.
We hope.
It's fine. This will be the year of Flameheart, right?
Well, that's
A couple of months
no.
of
We
Flameheart.
wanted to recover, Jess. We come on now.
The year of Sea Clues. There we go. Fishing.
I
Let's
mean-
go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
the year of sequels.
whatever's happening, something's happening good for Sea Clues, and we can all be happy for Sea Clues.
That's true. That's true. That's what it's all about, really.
That's the
That's
message
what
going into
all claims are.
2025.
Yeah, it's all for sequels, really.
It's all for Sea Clues.
Also, this cat is being a right little baby on my leg right now.
I thought you were going to
Oh.
say Sea Clues is a cat.
Sequels is a fish. I know.
Anyway, episode 3/4 the podcast.
Episode
Something
3.
slightly different. Maybe even Tall
Indeed.
Tales.
Maybe even
Maybe.
Tall Tales.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Tall Tales would be a good one.
We'll have to see. You have to.
And
Or
it
check
definitely won't devolve into another rant about a different game, but I've never played before. It won't. Don't you worry.
We're gonna get. Well, the next time we do another episode, we'll have got an Belle to play Fallout first.
I don't. Maybe.
No, we'll just do Fortnite. It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to go to
Look,
skip
it
the
has
toilet,
more
man.
lore than this game. It's fine.